Alright, good morning YouTube. Alright, it's Saturday morning. It's not early or nothing, it's like 7:25. I got a call. Well, it wasn't even a call, I got a text. I get text messages now for service calls. And when I was on vacation, I went down to Mexico and they called the other shop in town and says we need service for the walk-in. They called the other guy. They claim it needs a new motor and things need to be cleaned. Do you have time to look at it? Okay, so I'm gonna go look at it. It's Saturday morning. See what motor, maybe a condenser fan motor or something. This unit sits on top of the box. And there's an exhaust fan up there that has to run or it'll overheat. Little tricks. So let's go over there and take a look at it. Alright. Yeah, little AC/DC cranking this morning. Thunderstruck, baby! Okay. Alright, go up there. This is the cooler, old school. Big long cooler, evap coil in the back. There's our condensing unit. That's supposed to pull the heat out of here. And look how full of grease it is. Wow. Okay, so I've unbolted this fan. It's just hanging from a T-bar wire. I love it. Had two lags that go into the wall. And there's your outlet screen, so it's not blowing anywhere. See that? Wow. Fascinating. And okay, so let's get started here. So the condensing unit's located in a poor spot. For some reason they probably couldn't drill a hole through the wall or something and get this thing outside where it needs to be. There's nowhere for it to draw air other than from this attic space. So good luck with that. This is how they've been getting rid of the heat. There's an old condensing unit up here that's not hooked up. I don't know how the hell that ended up here. Maybe they were using that to cool the walk-in years ago or something. I don't know. It looks like it. So this needs to get cleaned up. That opening needs to get opened up so the air can leave here. And we need to wash this coil. I don't see any bad motors. Sight glass is full, the box is at 38 cooling. I'm gonna gauge up on it. Maybe this compressor's got low capacity and that's what they meant. We'll check that on a pump down test. The condenser coil definitely needs to be washed. Okay, I went ahead and cut that screen out of there. This thing runs 24/7. I got an opening, big old mess. Then we'll carry on with cleaning the rest of this up. Okay, so we got the blower cleaned up and running now, so it's pulling heat out of here. I'm gonna go ahead and pump this unit down and then work on cleaning out this condenser coil. And the coil definitely needs to be washed. I'm gonna bring my pump sprayer up. Hoping that's coming over on the video. Okay, this is my pump sprayer. It's a Chapin Pro Series Extended Performance. Okay, Extended Performance. Okay, so I'm getting lots of cleaner on this coil. When you use this stuff on condensers, you do have to rinse it. There's no such thing as non-rinse. You're gonna wash the coil out, but what you can do is I'm going to turn this thing on and have the fans pull a bunch of it in through into the coil. That fan there is on a fan cycle switch. So your head pressure has to come up for the second fan to kick on. That might have been what the other guy saw. Let's do this. We'll cycle on our other fan. Give it a minute. There it goes. Okay. Let's see if we can get some of the chunks out. Okay, let's check our run load amps. .6 run load amps. That's my amp line. 6.6 amps on my compressor. Has a lock rotor of 59. 59 divided by 6. It's 9.8. Yeah, 6.7, 6.8. Almost 7 amps. That's close to run load. We'll give it the pump down test. It's an old compressor. So another little trick, I was having a hard time reading the nameplate on the condensing unit. So I put some coil cleaner on that and on the compressor label too. And it'll take off some of the grease so you can read it. See, then you can read them again. Just another little heads up, little trick. Okay, so my battery died on my flashlight, but here we go. We got this thing and pump down. You want to check your compressor valves. This thing should go way down into a vacuum. Let's see where it goes. Pulled down into a vacuum and it's holding. Sometimes you'll see where your suction valves wear out. This thing will pull down and then it'll go shoot back up. It's still holding. I can live with that. Absolutely. So I don't see anything wrong with any of the fan motors. I don't see anything wrong with this compressor. I don't see anything wrong with the evaporator fan motors. So got the coil clean and we got this fan fixed. You can actually see the sunlight coming through that fan now where it's all open and it's getting rid of the heat. So we'll see if this has a periodic defrost timer at the evaporator coil. We'll see if it's in defrost or if it made it to set point. And I don't see anything wrong up here. The condenser needed a little tidying up and we got that. So far so good. Let's button all this up and then we'll go take a look at the evaporator coil. This box is absolutely stuffed to the max. Packed. This is just plywood. Homemade. It even has a sprinkler in it. Wow. I don't see any bad motors. This is all good. It's cooling properly. It's going through its cycles. I think we're in good shape. I think we're gonna call a wrap on this one. I think we're good. Okay. Thanks for watching, and I'll get on to the next one.